Hello friends, myself ASHWINI KUMAR from Institute of Medical Sciences BHU, and you are watching ASS tutorials. Today's discussion is prefix rule for finding the formulas of different oxy acid. See, you have told what is the formula of hyposulfuric acid, pyrosulfuric acid, so you do not need to mug up all those formula. Simply follow the concepts. I will tell the 2 or 3 rules for finding the formula. Follow that rule, you will find all the formulas based on that, so don't need to mug up all the formulas. Okay, so watch the video till last to get the concepts about how to find formula by trick. Okay, so watch the video, and if you have not subscribed the channel till yet, please subscribe my channel for getting more videos. Now first we will see meta. When we will use meta prefix, when meta prefix is used, you heard metaphosphoric acid, metaboric acid. So what is the formula of metaboric acid, metaphosphoric acid? We are going to calculate that, so mind it. Whenever any ic acid, okay, such as phosphoric ic acid, boric ic, whenever any ic acid, whenever from any ic acid one H2 is subtracted, one H2 is removed, then we will use prefix meta. When one molecule of H2O is subtracted from any ic acid, 1 mole of any ic acid, mind it, 1 mole of any ic acid, if H2O is subtracted, then we will use prefix meta. I am taking example, 1 molecule of phosphoric acid, this is your phosphoric ic is what is used. 1 molecule of phosphoric acid, we are subtracting 1 molecule of H2O. 1 molecule of H2O will be subtracted, means 2H and 1 O will go out. So देखो, see, 2H means 2H will be out, so 1H will be remaining, 1H and 1O, so PO4 will be reduced to PO3. So this is the formula, SPO3, means you have to subtract 1 molecule of H2O from this formula, and the remaining formula is your metaphosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid, simply you have to use prefix meta, so this formula is known as metaphosphoric acid. How meta is formed? From any ic acid, if 1 molecule of H2O is subtracted, then the remainder molecule you have to use what prefix for that. Taking one more example, this is a boric acid. What is the name of this acid? Boric. Ic what is used again? Ic what is used? So if you are subtracting 1 molecule of H2O, then the remaining, that is HbO2, is known as your metaboric acid. So again I am telling, when you have to use meta, if 1 molecule of H2O is subtracted from your any ic acid particularly, then the remaining molecule you should use meta prefix before writing the name of that particular molecule. Clear? Concept clear? Now moving to the next prefix, that is your pyro. Okay, moving to the next prefix, that is your pyro. Pyro means oxygen linkage. Okay, pyro means oxygen linkage, sorry, oxygen linkage, not oxygen linkage. How? See here how it is formed. 2 oxy acid, you have to take 2 oxy acid, then you have to subtract 1 molecule of H2O, then the remaining molecule form you have to use word pyro. I am taking example H2SO4. See here, H2SO4 structure is this. I have discussed in my previous video, that is oxy acids of sulfur. So H2SO, you have to take 2 molecules of H2SO4. I have taken this 2 molecule of H2SO4. Okay, this is your 2 molecule of H2SO4, mind it. You have to put out 1 molecule of water out. Okay, so 1 molecule of water out, this is your water, H2O, water is out. So the remaining molecule is pyro, means see here, S double bond O, OH, O, this O is linked with this sulfur, double bond O, OH. So this is your pyrosulfuric acid, because it is formed from sulfuric acid, so this whole molecule will be known as your pyrosulfuric acid. What is the name of this molecule? Pyrosulfuric acid. Clear? Now taking one more example to clarify your concepts more, we are going to take S3PO4, that is your phosphoric acid. Okay, and phosphoric acid. So first I will draw the structure of phosphoric acid. So this was the structure, P double bond O, OH. So this is the structure of S3PO4. For making pyro, we have to take 2 oxy acids. So I am again drawing one more molecule. So this is your 2. Okay, now you have to withdraw water. You have to draw water, H2O. Then the remaining molecule is your P double bond O, OH, O. This O is linked to this phosphorus. Okay, double bond O, OH. So this is your pyrophosphoric acid. This is your pyrophosphoric acid. How question come on this. So listen, the question will become that which of the following compound have POP linkage. What is POP linkage? And you will give an option: phosphoric acid, this acid, many types, and one example is your pyrosulfuric acid. So pyrosulfuric acid or pyrophosphoric acid has POP linkage. Pyrophosphoric acid has POP linkage, pyrosulfuric acid has SOS linkage. Okay, so this type of linkage is known as pyro. So mind it, this type of question will be asked from you: which of the following formula has POP linkage, which of the following formula has SOS linkage. Okay, you will face this type of questions when you solve questions of your examinations. Now we are moving for hypo. When how you will calculate the formulas for hypo. See, two parts, us and ik. In us, what you have to do, -1 oxygen, you will get hypo. Okay, for us you have to simply -1 oxygen, you will get hypos. How I am calculating? See, S3PO3, this is your molecule S3PO3, this is your phosphorus acid, and you are subtracting 1 oxygen from it, then the remaining molecule will be known as hypophosphorus. Clear? Now this is HCl2, this is a chlorous acid, us, and subtracting 1 O, this is HOCl, this is known as hypochlorous. Clear? Hypo prefix you have to use. But in case of ic acid, for making hypo, for converting any ic acid to hypo, you have to first convert this ic acid into pyroic. We have discussed pyroic. You have to two oxy acids and subtract 1 molecule of H2O, you will get pyro. So converting any ic acid into pyro, okay, you have to so converting any ic acid into hypo, what you have to do, first convert that ic acid into pyroic acid, and subtract 1 molecule of oxygen from it, then you will get hypoic. Clear? So the concepts are different for your us and ic. In us, simply take an us acid and subtract 1 oxygen, you will get hypos. But in case of ic acid, you have to first convert that ic acid into pyroic and then subtract 1 oxygen from that pyroic, and you will get hypoic. Clear? So I have written here hyposulfuric acid, you will get pyrosulfuric acid. Hyposulfuric, you have to find hyposulfuric acid. Then what you have to do, first you have to write the formula for pyrosulfuric acid, then you have to subtract oxygen from that. So first we will write pyrosulfuric. I am directly writing pyrosulfuric, okay, because I have shown how to write pyrosulfuric acid. So this is pyrosulfuric acid. Then you have to convert pyrosulfuric acid into hypoic by subtracting 1 oxygen. So 1 oxygen is subtracted from this oxygen is subtracted. So the remaining compound will be S double bond O OH, S double bond O OH OH. So okay, sorry, double bond O. So this is the basic idea how to convert hypo. Now question is asked, then which of the following compound have SS bond? So mind it, hyposulfuric acid contains SS bond. Okay, you have to ask hypophosphoric acid, then it will contain PP bond. Okay, so mind it, these type of questions are asked generally on the prefix use. Okay, we are going to discuss more. So we are discussing about now peroxo acid, how you will calculate the formula of peroxo acid. Peroxo, okay, so simple. Peroxo basically means OO bond. Okay, peroxo basically means OO bond. So this is your sulfuric acid. Okay, you have to introduce 1 oxygen into it, then it will convert into, this is sulfuric acid. If you are introducing 1 oxygen into it, it will be converted into peroxo sulfuric acid. Mind it, this is sulfuric acid. If you are introducing 1 oxygen into it, it will be converted into peroxo sulfuric acid, and the oxygen will be introduced here. So this is your bond, OO bond. So this will be known as peroxo sulfuric acid, and it is also known as Carrot acid. And question is asked that Carrot acid had how many OO bond is there in Carrot acid? So mind it, 1 OO bond is there in Carrot acid. So this you have to remember. Okay. Next is your phosphoric acid. You have to introduce 1 oxygen into it, then it will be converted into peroxo phosphoric acid. Clear? So 1 oxygen will be introduced here, it will be converted into your peroxo phosphoric acid. Clear? Simple. Peroxo means O bond, you have to introduce 1 oxygen more. Now next is your, this is your, if you introduce 1 oxygen here, then this compound will be converted into Marshall acid, and Marshall acid is just peroxo group is there, so it is peroxo disulfuric acid because 2 sulfur is there. Here it is peroxo sulfuric acid. This is your peroxo sulfuric acid. This is peroxo disulfuric because 2 sulfur is there. Peroxo group is also one, peroxo group is also one, so the name is peroxo disulfuric acid, and its another name, common name is your marcel acid. Its common name is your carrot acid. Okay, so carrot acid is formed from sulfuric acid and marcel acid is pyro sulfuric acid. Clear? This is your pyrosulfuric acid. So marcel acid is formed from pyrosulfuric acid and peroxosulfuric acid is formed from sulfuric acid. So this is about your peroxo. Now we are going to discuss about catenated sulfur. So now we are going to discuss about catenated oxyacids of sulfur. So it is categorized under 2. The first one is polythionous us, the second one is ic. Okay, its general formula is S2SNO4, its general formula is S2SNO6. Don't mind it, you come to example and easily correlate with that. So first is your 2 sulfur, so it is known as dithionous. Here 2 sulfur, it is known as dithionic, and all of you know that us is associated with lower oxidation state, ic is associated with your higher oxidation state. So in ic, okay, you have to always maintain the sulfur in your +5 oxidation state, and in us you have to maintain sulfur in your +3 oxidation state. And if you are going to maintain +3 oxidation state, +5 oxidation state, then the structures are like this. Okay, +3 oxidation state like this. Sulfur bond is connected because catenated acids of sulfur. Catenation means sulfur has catenation property to bond with itself and form polymer type structure. Mind it, catenation property is highest in carbon, but sulfur also has catenation property. Okay, and so sulfur bond with itself and try to maximize its chain length. Okay, so sulfur bond is there. This is on dithionous because 2 sulfur is present and 1 OH double bond O, 1 OH double bond O. So both sulfur are in your +3 state. Dithionous, you have to write the structure of trithionous, means 3 sulfur have to be introduced but keeping sulfur in +3. So these 2 sulfur will be kept +3 and this sulfur is added there because catenation property is there, so sulfur bond will form and this sulfur is being introduced here, which is in your 0 oxidation state. Okay, now we have to write tetrathionous, means S double bond O OH. So the new, after dithionous, the new sulfur which is coming must be maintained in 0 oxidation state. Okay, so simple, you follow basic principle that us is +3 oxidation state, so first is your +3 and catenation property is shown in sulfur, means sulfur bond is formed, sulfur bond is formed, sulfur bond is formed like this carbon. Okay, in ic acid you have to maintain +5, so in dithionic you have to maintain a structure +5, so +3, so you have to add 1 double bond here, 1 double bond over here, so the oxidation state will be +5. In trithionic you have to add 1 sulfur, in tetrathionic we have to add 2 sulfur in middle of this. Okay, so you can easily write the formula for sulfur. So this is all about your oxyacid part 2, and in next video of oxyacid we will discuss 20 to 25 questions which will clear your entire concept of oxyacid. Okay, and I will give you a trick in next video so that you can easily, by seeing the formula, you can tell that how many O bond is there, how many SS bond is there. But before that you must go by concept, go through concept and clear all the questions which you want to solve. And in next video I will give you a trick, but before trick you go by conceptually and solve all the questions. So thank you for watching, best of luck. If you have learned something from video, please like the video and subscribe my channel and share with your friends. So thank you again.